Hey everyone, this is Rob, and this is Rob the Renaissance Man. We have been talking a lot about customers, about how to get new customers. Okay, that's one. And also, we've been talking about how to keep new customers. Now, we've covered a couple different things, and there's another little ingredient or another little way that I think that you can use to get your customers, to keep your customers, and to make it so that your customers will stay. No matter what your side hustle is, there's one thing that you have to do to keep your customers is have like a pricing plan that is going to work for them. You want to be able to have that nailed down, okay? Because if you go into a business or if you go into a side hustle of some kind and you don't really have your pricing down to a T, if you don't have it like nailed down, like this is what I'm gonna charge, and this is what your price is, and whatever that might be, you want to be able to have an understanding of what you're doing and how you're going to do it. Okay? And you want to be able to have that nailed down to a T, because customers are only going to stick around if it's affordable to them, if it's going to be easy for them to pay. Those sorts of things. So those are the things you want to look at. So when you go into your side hustle or your business and you want to be able to get your customers, keep them, make sure you got your pricing down. Make sure you understand what you're charging, that you're going to make a profit, that they're going to make, that it's going to be affordable for them. Okay, because that's something that's going to be extremely important. If it's not affordable, a customer's just not going to do it. This day and age, money is extremely tight, and people are not going to spend their hard-earned money on something that they think is not worth it. So you have to make it worth it. Okay, so, how do you do that? Well, you come up with rebates, perhaps maybe, take 10% off, or whatever. Come up with an idea that's going to give that customer a sense of gain when they pay you, that they're getting something of value in return. That's the thing you want to be able to do when it comes to pricing. It's extremely important that you understand that. And, the one thing that I found out over the years of running just various businesses and that sort of thing is that when you go into a business, we all think we know what we're doing. We all think we got it down pat, and we really don't. We really don't understand how the world of business and being a sole proprietor works. You see these Fortune 500 companies, they spend millions on research, on habits, on what you like, what you buy. I mean, they spend millions on stuff like that just to find out all this information about you. And I'm not saying that that's what you have to do, but what I am saying, in order to gain customers and keep them, you have to have an understanding that if I come in and I have a pricing plan that works for the people, then I'm going to make money. And I'm going to figure out a way to make that pricing plan work. Even if I have to go in and give discounts, or if I have to, do something, that you wouldn't normally do to keep that customer. Because what's going to happen in the long run is that you're going to take this pricing with you. And people are going to talk about it one way or the other, whether it's good or whether it's bad. And you want to be able to have them talk about it good. They want to say, hey, look, I got somebody that can clean your house. He's really affordable. That's what you want them to say, because you just gained a new customer because of it. So just try to keep that in mind. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to hit me up. I'm always paying attention. So just, do the norm. You don't need me to tell you what to do. Subscribe, like, and comment, man. All right, have a good one. We'll see you next time.